Welcome back, guys. So I've decided to quickly make this structure video on break of structure and change of characters. And before that, I just finished the last video, so I decided to test another of these bots, so I'll see how it performs, and if there is anybody who is good with programming for this MQL5, then I wouldn't mind if the person can make some programs for me, probably for what's it called, market structure. I'm too lazy to make that because it's not an easy job. So I wouldn't mind if the person can reach out to me, then we can get this done ASAP. So let me just run this back test and then I'll quickly show you. Let me give this one to 1. Let me disable this. Let me use EMA. Okay. So as it's running, let me see how it performs. So let's get into it. Let me use Paint. So I won't be taking too much time on this particular what's it called, video. So people talk about what's it called, ChoCh and break of structure. And so people do something like this. And then they come and say, this is ChoCh. As in, CEO. I'm not good with writing with mouse. As in, CHOCH, change of character. And they say this is change of character. And what they mean by change of character is that this entire swing is just one leg up, which means if that is one leg up, then this market is due for a pullback, which means by saying this change of character, this becomes a swing top, and then we have a move down to find a bottom at probably a demand zone. And once we find a bottom, price then go back up and continue on the rally. That is correct. And one thing Elliott waves tells us is that we have 5 impulsive moves and 3 correlational waves, which is A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now is this break of this low the change of character? Yes, it is. But it seems people just realized that and they started using Elliott wave formations in market structure. But then most people, they misread most of these things. Why and how? Now we have this. Let me change this to green. We have this. Let me use this for even better. We have this move up. Do we have a top here? Yes. Do we have a bottom here? Yes. Is a bottom a swing bottom? Unconfirmed. Now, do we have a swing bottom here? Yes. Swing top, swing bottom. Do we have another swing bottom here? Yes. It's unconfirmed. So it may be a bottom like this, but unconfirmed until we close above the highs. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now If we come to break this law, is that a break of structure or a change of character? We could say it is a break of structure, which means this structure has changed. We can also say it is a change of character. It depends on the concept. Is it concept? Is it concept? Or how did they say context? Yes, it depends on the context at which this whole swing forms. Now, we have something like this. Assuming we're on a daily time frame. We have a structure move like this. We have a structure move like this. And that structure move like this. Then we have the pullback. Then we have structures that starts going up like this in channels. And then once this happens, some people will class this as break of structure. No, that is wrong. This is the change of character. Why? If this move up is direct as in just straight up, and it pulls back, assuming this is the start of the market, the start of the market pricing, then the market pulls up straight line like this, pulls back straight line. It means this swing up has been corrected. Then we have another swing up that has been corrected. Is this move up to 50% of this retracement? Yes. Then we have another swing up that has been corrected. Now the market gets tricky by creating little tops. The market creates little tops. It creates a little top, another top, another top, another top, which on its own is a structure. Which on its own is a structure. So for this move from this point to this point, this is a break of structure. But on this particular whole move, this is a change of character, which means the prospect or the vision of this whole move is still in place. We just have to pull back and find demand or support and then continue back up. So that is the difference between change of character. And how people misread it is that sometimes they just take a restructure. They take structures, like I said, they take structures like this. And once it changes, they say it's change of character. And then they expect price to come here. Thinking about earlier to FCSA can even do like this. Then at that point, they say, oh no, they have been manipulated. If this move is 1, then we have one move not breaking these lows. But if we have a move like this, and then start going up in mini structures like this, and then it does something like this. For this to create a mini top, there must be a break of structure on this move itself, not this one, which means this low has to be taken out. And once this low is taken out, that is the change of character. Also, when you have move ups like this, and you identify, say, this area as your demand zone where you want to buy, and price is coming down like this, and price is coming down like this, gets into the zone and then breaks. That is change of character. The change of character means it's changing character to align with the major trend. And the major trend here is bullish. Low, high, higher, low, high, high, higher, low, higher, high. Then we start having a bearish structure, which on its own is a structure, right? And once this happens, that is a break of structure for this structure. But happening from a point of interest on a major trend, it means it is a change of character. The market's price has changed its character from a downtrend to align with the major trend. So it has changed this bearish character, because once this price was bearish and coming down, the price still has a bullish structure. So the character was bearish, but the structure was still bullish. Then another thing people do is that they call, like this break of this side, they call it break of structure. So I don't understand why people do things like that at times. Why? And like we know, we say, what is a structure itself? Assuming we're in a bullish structure, and we say a bullish structure is a trend, right? Which is higher lows and higher high. And we expect a price to come back to fill either demand or find support on this resistance and then go up. Then because it has done that, we say here is break of structure. How is it break of structure? How is it break of structure? When we say something breaks, as in if you have a glass of wine and it breaks, it means it shatters or it has shifted in form. So for something to break means the form has shifted. And has any form shifted in these patterns? No, the form is just continuing. It's continuing its form. It's in this state of an uptrend. That's the state in which the market was. And it just put back to continue in that same state. If you were to be trading in a market like this and you see something like this, definitely you are looking for longs. And when you are looking for longs, it's because you believe the market is bullish. And if you believe the market is bullish, then you expect this high to be taken out to continue the higher highs and higher lows. So this is not a break of structure. It is just a continuation of the structure. But if a low that can make a structure break, as in make it change its form or state, gets taken out like this, then we have a break of structure. Once a form shifts from its known form into another type of form, then that is either change or break, as we like to call it. When you have a phone and you mistakenly drop it on the ground, then it changes form. Maybe the screen gets shattered. Then you say, oh, my phone is broken. So that is break. So when people use BoS, breaking market structure, for a continuation high like this, where anybody can call anything they like. So for that, it doesn't matter. But then it is not really a structure being broken. It is a structure continuing in its state. But the moment it breaks and changes state like this, then that is break of structure, and that is when you expect market to go bearish. Let me see if I can get an example here. I think, let me lock this. I think at this chart recently we had, okay, I think it was here. I've put all these fractals to help me make my code, but then I don't know if I can use it yet. They look good so far. Anyway, that is not the point here now. So look at this. As you can see, we have several market tops. Here was not the top. This particular point was at the top, as we didn't get a close below this highest I'm making. But at this point, then we are at the top. Market came into this POI, closed below it, but then started moving up in channels. Only then to then make a move above this last size, and then make a wick of it, close below it, then bearish red candle. That was an SFP that I talked about in the last video. So I'm looking for a change of character that happened on this chart. This MetaTrader trading with it is kind of somehow. Okay, I think this was it. Okay, this is it, I think. This is it. Now see this move up. We have this move up, right? Then we have this move down. Then we have this move up. Let me shake this to white. Up move, down move, up move, down move. Now, as this down move was coming into this POI, what did you notice? Came here, went up, created a bottom, created a top. So the break of this side will be change of character to align with the market, general market directions. But that is not the point I want to make now. So we have this POI, price came into it, and price went back up, right? But then when price was going back up, what did it do? It came up, came back down, then came up. At a point, you will expect this low will be the change of character low. But then, what happened? Market just came right back like this in waves, took out this low, clear takeout. You will then expect that for this low to be taken out, price has broken structure. So anywhere to this top you should find a point of interest to sell. But then market started coming up in waves again, got to this area, came back down. We had a close below this on this particular candle. If this is becoming too rough, let me just remove this. Okay, now for breaking this low, that is break of structure, but it happened in wavy forms. So we started going up in waves too. We had a close below this with this, but then here will be your last line of defense, that if price goes above this particular high, then that means the market has changed back bullish. Then what happened? Market went back bullish. Now some people now will take this low as break of structure, but no, this moves from this point to this point has become one. The same way this move from this point to this point was one. Let me cancel this and shift the chart forward. So remember this. This was the low. I said some people will take it as break of structure. So we had all those moves, and then because market was going up in waves, it was creating a character. So the character was bullish, and until we have a break below this low before we have a change of character. But because this swing up has become one due to the character it was moving in, this now is a bullish leg up. Now this break of this low will not invalidate this entire move. Break of this low will only confirm that this swing up has now been corrected. So here is a change of character, and change of character is indication that something is pulling back, probably on a higher time frame, and then we just have the market have to go and make higher highs. And at the end of the day, this was the high. What happened? We had an higher high. Let me mark this low here with something so it can be like a reference. And let me go to the 1 hour. And as you can see, this point, did it make like any bottom? No. Did this even make a bottom here? No, it didn't close below this. So on the 1 hour time frame, this move up was just one. This move up was just one. And look at this. People may say this here should have been a break of structure, right? But then we have to look at how price got here. Now, if we have this swing up, let me use this draw again. On this 1 hour, if we have this swing up and say this is a swing down, then another swing up, then this is a swing down. This means the lowest low, right? Okay, yes. Now this is a high that has to be broken for the swing bottom to be confirmed, and that we have bottomed and now we have made a swing top. Now how did this happen? It went up in waves. Let me not count that. So it went up in waves. So for this to go up in waves means any sort of break, invalidation you see here that looks like a break of structure is probably an, what's it called, a change of character, a shock for this one leg up. So we have a leg up, leg down, leg up, leg down, leg up, and now this is a leg down. So this that looks like a break of structure is just a break of structure for this one leg up, which means that is a change of character. But the market knows how to play on our intelligence, because we tend to forget this easily. At the moment we see this, we say, oh, market has changed bearish, and then we are going to short. And this is another challenge I have that I'm going to face with this bot, or bot, any other people call it, that I'm making. Because if you use fractal highs, fractal lows will get taken out, but that doesn't mean that the market has changed direction. I'm going to see how it goes. So that is it for break of structures and change of character. And the next I'm going to be talking about is, I think I'm going to be talking about, is a trend really your friend? If the trend is your friend, people say the trend is your friend, the trend is your friend. We will find out if the trend is really your friend. Thank you for watching.